Welcome to Ruin Creek Farms and Outdoors. We're going to do a short video today on the Lee Loadoll 12 gauge shotgun shell reloader. There's not a lot else we can do today. We've been hit by a snow and ice storm and it's hard to get out and do anything right now on the farm. So we're going to make a video for you all on how to use this. Here at Ruin Creek Farms, we do a lot of fishing, we do a lot of hunting, and we do a lot of farming activity. We cows, sheep, we have chickens. We do a lot of wood stuff, but today we're going to do this, and later on we may also do some on how they pattern and stuff like that. But today's video is on this Lee. I have two set up here. We have one that we're going to use and one that I'm going to explain how it works with. If you want to change the bushings, this is puts the amount of powder and the amount of shot in. These will go in, I will show you in a minute where they go in at. There's powder bushings and shot bushings. And they come with this. This Lee Loadoll is made by Lee Precision, and they're a really handy little reloader if you don't shoot a lot. I can load about 100 shells per hour, something like that, and once you get used to it, and it does a really good job. I mean, it's not a mech or something that you can do like with a progressive reloader, but they do a really good job for what they are. So let me get on with it here, and I'll show you. Take this out. Take these two screws out. Let me slowly take those out, and when you tighten them back up, they're just into plastic, so you don't want to tighten them down very hard because you'll probably strip them out. So just snug them up when you put them back. But the way this works is this is your charge bar. So you take that out. If you want to change the bushings, this side is the shot bushing. Right now, there's 1 1/8 ounce of shot in this one. You just push it down and it comes out like so. And this one is the powder bushing and it comes out like so. It's a 163. There's a chart that Lee sends with this. This is what they send. It shows you how to use it. It's got all the directions on how to set it up, how to operate it, step-by-step manual. They do a really good job with their pictures and illustrations and stuff on showing you what to do. But I said that other one was 163, and I'm not sure what kind of powder was being used in it, but there's a chart Lee has here on the front for a 1/8 ounce shot and a 1 1/8 ounce shot. Also for 2 3/4, 3, 3 1/4, 2 3/4, 3, and 3 1/4 grams of powder. Now on the one we're going to use over here, let me get my glasses on. I have it set up for a 1 1/8 ounces of shot with a 141 bushing in it. So if you turn on the back, you can look here, 141, and I'm using green dot powder. So a 141 with green dot would be 18.3 grains of powder. So you always want, before you even start reloading, if you've never done this before, buy you a reloading handbook. This one's for shotguns. You can get them, all companies, Hodgdon, different companies, all has these. And they're real handy, excuse me. All right, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to take us a hole. This is the resizing ring. We're going to put it on. The way it's made, it's recessed in the bottom. It has a little lip there because sometimes it not only resizes this, but this hole after several firings, where it flares out here, will get a little out of shape. So this recess straightens that back up too. So you just put it on like so. Come over here, get it lined up, and push down. And that takes your, that one's a little hung. There we go. That takes your primer out. That shell had been far too times, and this will stay on there. So then you get you a primer before you go to the next stage. There is an automatic primer feed that you can put on these, but I don't have one, so I'm just doing it one at a time. And doing it one at a time, I can still load about 100 rounds per hour. I like to stick these up on here, you put it down like so, you come down. All right, that takes your sizing ring back off and put your primer in. And always make sure those are good and flat. Okay, lay this back down. You take this over to the next stage. The next stage, let me get some of these out here where I can show them to you, is a wad guide. It has little fingers on the inside. The way you want to put this hole in is kind of angle it in to make sure you don't get those fingers caught on the inside of the hull. If you do it like that, it stays on the outside and it'll work just fine. Okay, we're going to put this in here. First, we're going to put our powder in. Make sure that's in right. Pull that down. You can see it's got an arrow with the powder. You just push it over. That gives you your powder charge. Then I'm using WAA Winchester wads. Put one of those, I like to stick them up on that. Bring it down. Get it lined up. And it will go right in. Put a little bit of pressure on it and bring it back up. And when you go back down, it's time to charge it with your shot. Just pull your shot over, bring it back, and you have a 1 1/8 ounce load of shot. Okay, then we come over. This is our pre-crimp stage. You always want to take this hull. These come in 12 and 6 crimp style crimpers, but this is a 12. You always want to put one of those creases toward the front. So just get it lined up. Whichever one you want to do, come down and give it just a light touch. That starts your crimp. And then you come back and you can do it just a little bit more. Gives you a little bit better crimp. Then come over, stick it in the final stage and come down. Mash, and that you can show it starting to crimp. But when you want to give a good crimp, come on over and give it a good pull down. And you end up with a perfect shell. These are really nice little loaders for those that, you know, hunt, fish, but trap shooting or something, you probably would want or skeet shooting, probably would want a progressive loader or something that would put out a lot more rounds. But just for the average hunter and people just shooting around, these are really a nice little apparatus. And like I said, Lee Precision makes these. They make a lot of good products, but they have a lot of good tutorials online, and there's also some other YouTube videos that you may want to look up and watch. But I think you would really enjoy one. And if you want to empty one of these, change the powder and shot, all you have to do is pull these out. These arms are on each side, and this whole section will just pull up, and you can pour out the shot, then you can pour out the powder and change whatever you need to change. And this section that comes off, excuse me, you can buy those in 12, 16, or 20 gauge, and that will interchange without you buying the whole press. This whole press, I think, on Lee right now is about $79, $80, which, you know, that's pretty economical to buy just for a reloader. And like I said, they're really good. And then if you want the kit just to buy a 20 gauge to take this out and set this back on, I think you're only talking about $29 or $30 just for this. So it's a really good thing. But while it was bad, we just wanted to make a short video, show you all how this worked. Spend a little time with you all today because we're kind of caught inside and we're a little on the bored side. And after a while, we may try to get out and power our tractor up and clean up a little snow and ice so we can get in and out. But we want to thank you all, and if you don't mind, it'd help us out a lot if you would like our video, subscribe, share, and we want to thank you for being with us today. And remember, lift your eyes into the hills from whence cometh your help, and God is just a heart cry away. May God bless you.